Welcome to this presentation on routines by the Specialist Education Service. We'll be looking at what are routines, what are some of the benefits, some ways to support routines, and some strategies to help. So when we're talking about routines, we're talking about something that happens every day, although everyone's routine may be different. You may, for example, wake up, have breakfast, go to work, have lunch, etc. Our routines provide structure to our day, so we make sure that we eat, sleep, and take care of ourselves and others. If there isn't a structure to the day, children can not learn when things will happen. For example, if bedtime is at a different time every night, a child won't learn what bedtime is. And all children thrive on repetition and routine. So some of the benefits of routines: it teaches independence, it sets expectations, it creates habits in a positive way, such as brushing teeth. It provides safety and stability. It can be very calming. It's very predictable. There are fewer variables or changes throughout the day. It provides a sense of structure. It provides a sense of control, and it can help to reduce meltdowns or heightened emotional states. Some ways we can support routines can be through the use of calendars. So we have a day-to-day list of events that are coming up. We can use pictures, which can be symbols, photos, or drawings to reinforce expectations. We can use words. We have lists of instructions. We can use sticker charts. So when something is achieved, you get a sticker, and we can use these at specific times of the day. So for example, morning, bedtime, bath time. We can show key events such as going to school, having days out, or birthdays. We can, when appropriate, go more in depth and use step-by-step instructions such as first, next, then. We can theme the routine, so we can make these bespoke and we can individualize them for our children. And these routines will vary from person to person and family to family. Some examples of routine charts. These will break the routines down into key stages, and you will work through these charts. So the examples we've used is having a shower, getting ready for school, and having a bath. And these can be ticked off, or they can have a stroke put through when that part of the chart is completed and you move on to the next part. So you keep the same structure day in, day out. As an example, for a school morning, you wake up, you'd use the bathroom, you would wash your hands, you would have breakfast, you get dressed, you would brush your hair and your teeth, you put on your shoes, you get your bag, you go to school. This could be done as a visual chart or a now and next or sticker chart. These visual identifiers can help your child get used to that structure and increase the expectation that that structure will be followed. Another example of a non-school day may be to wake up, to use the bathroom, to wash hands, to have breakfast, to get dressed, and to brush hair and teeth. These non-school days may have different activities that could be discussed either the night before or at breakfast, but importantly, they do share some elements of the school day, which can help your child feel supported by that routine and can help familiarise them. A further example can be a bedtime routine. So you may have a bath or a shower, brush hair and teeth, put on your night clothes, get into bed, read, and have lights out. Again, there are some familiar examples here. We might also use a verbal time countdown, which can be a really useful tool to give a verbal count for the expectation to move on to the next stage. For example, in 10 minutes it will be bath time, in 5 minutes it will be bath time, in 2 minutes it'll be bath time, it's time for your bath. Looking at some strategies to help with this, we can familiarise ourselves with upcoming events. We can teach and model what a routine is and how to use it. We may, for instance, look at a routine that we follow when we go to work. We can plan the order using simple language. So For example, first you do this, then you can do, and this goes back to the now and next structure. We can decide where the routine will be kept. This should be visible to your child and it should be accessible for them to check. You may need to be very specific about your expectations. This is when a visual chart can be really helpful. We can plan downtime on this structured chart. We can also use visuals such as symbols or photos, which may help to reinforce the information and to personalize these routines. And some further strategies to help. We must be clear in our language and our expectations. We must be consistent and follow the routine. We must make sure that it works for us and our family. We allow space for unexpected changes. We include the family when implementing the routine, and we structure around key events in the day. Routines and the structure that they have can be challenging to implement, but consistency and planning will be really helpful with this. We need to remember that every family is different, and we may need to try some different strategies until we find the ones that best suits us and our family to use. Thank you for listening.